Hi, this is Friederike from Joy of Syntax and English in Color. And I actually also reserved the domain German in Color because I am going to be very colorful with German. I prepared a PowerPoint for you again, and I want to deal with a very important topic today. And the topic is called the schwa and the deep schwa. And the example words are going to be soup and super. Suppe, super. Now, English has a schwa. So, and many languages have a schwa, but I of course know English very well. And there is a central vowel that occurs in a lot of words, like again, the first vowel and again, and and words like allowed, or the second vowel in Burgundy. And it's a vowel that occurs in unaccentuated syllables, and German has the same sound. It happens in words like gesagt and Blume, and in Suppe, soup. And German, and by the way, Australian as well, have also something called a deep schwa. It's also a central sound, but the mouth opens up a bit more. If you watch my mouth as I say the two words Suppe, super, Suppe, super. Now you'll notice that the word super ends in an E and an R. And the thing is that German, just like British standard British English, doesn't have a post-vocalic R. At least I don't say it. Now, of course, there are a great number of German dialects and accents. And I am not an expert in that, even though I was born in this country. I don't know whether I told you that, but my parents are from Göttingen. I was born in Hamburg, but was raised in Aachen, but then lived in the States for a long time. And so I tend to speak a High German with a few other influences. And I definitely don't use a post-vocalic R in German. Now, when I speak English, I usually do because I'm very influenced by American English. Lots of Germans have a little bit of a post-vocalic R, and some have a strong post-vocalic R, but standard German does not. At least I claim it doesn't. So I say super and Kinder. So whenever a word ends in ER, I don't say the R, but the schwa and the R sort of melt together into something called a deep schwa, and it sounds like super. Suppe, 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 super. Die Suppe ist super. Now, actually, ist is the third person singular of to be. I am, ich bin, you are, du bist, he is, er ist. But really in fluent speech, I often drop the T. I don't say ist, I say is. Was ist denn das? Was ist denn das? Was ist denn das? So one of these days I'll do a post on all the sounds that can be swallowed, or a few sounds that can be swallowed. But when I say the soup is delicious or it's great or super, I wouldn't, in English, I wouldn't say the soup is super. I would say the soup is delicious or great or fantastic or tastes yummy or whatever. But in German, I would say, die Suppe ist super. Okay, die Suppe ist super. Die Suppe ist super. And I would say it that fast. I'm sorry, but I would. Also, die Suppe ist super becomes die Suppe ist super. 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 Now, they always say that French and Spanish are fast languages in Italian, and I think it's true, but it's probably true of many languages that they are much faster than the native speakers think. It's just when you're trying to learn it or when you're trying to teach it, then you realize how fast the language actually is. And of course, there's so much linking involved and so much slurring of sounds, and that makes it very hard for learners. So I'll say it again. Die Suppe ist super, which nobody says. And then die Suppe ist super, which people would say, or at least I say that. Okay, and now I'm in the way here. There, I can put myself there. Okay, I just wrote down a little a rhyme or a verse actually from a children's song. You can listen to it on YouTube. There are various versions of it. And I put it into the IPA and I marked all the schwas and the deep schwas. So check this out. Nobody says der. At least I don't know of anybody who says that. In High German we say der. So it's the vowel plus deep schwa. Okay, I marked all the deep schwas and the schwas in this pink, this very favorite pink color. And I'm just going to read it to you, and I recommend that you practice that. Practice reading something like that, something simple like that, and try to slur the words into each other eventually. Maybe I'll read it a little bit more slowly once and then a little bit faster. Kam der Igel zu der Katze, bitte reich mir deine Tatze. Mit dem Igel tanz ich nicht, ist mir viel zu stachelig. Doch der Igel neigt sich vor, sagt der Katze was ins Ohr. Und dann tanzen sie zu zweien über Stock und über Stein. I guess that wasn't really slow. I'll read it once more. Kam der Igel zu der Katze, bitte reich mir deine Tatze. Mit dem Igel tanz ich nicht, ist mir viel zu stachelig. Doch der Igel neigt sich vor, sagt der Katze was ins Ohr. Und dann tanzen sie zu zweien über Stock und über Stein. That was it for today. And I will see you again soon. Keep practicing, don't give up, and have fun.